Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are playing a Rakdos sacrifice deck focused around Phoenix Fleet Airship, which I think is, well, unique. I can't think of another card like it. So what is it? It is a 4-mana 4/4 flying vehicle with crew 1. That by itself is nothing extraordinary, but it's pretty good. And in a game used on another deck yesterday or the day before, I did forget their crew 1 and attacked into it, thought it had crew 2. But anyway, its sack abilities are, at the beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice a permanent this turn, we create a token that's a copy of this vehicle. And then it says, as long as you control 8 or more permanents named Phoenix Fleet Airship, this vehicle is an artifact creature. So if we get up to 8 of these, we have 8 4/4s flying, which, because it happens on the end, our end step, by the turn, by basically the next turn, it won't have summoning sickness, so we can attack it. So this is really, really powerful, and because obviously it creates a copy, it escalates. So basically, after one turn, we have a second one, then we have 4, then we have 8. Obviously, if we can play multiple Phoenix Fleet airships, it would be done a bit quicker, but generally 3 turns is what we're looking for. And our deck is focused around getting it out and sacrificing, which makes sense. So in the 1-drop, Greedy Freebooter, 1 mana 1/1. When it dies, scry 1 and create a treasure token. That's really good because if we say, for example, Corrupted Conviction it, we will know we get the scry 1 and the treasure, and we can draw 2 cards. Then we have Umbral Collar Zealot, which we've seen before, just 2 mana 3/2, free sack outlet to surveil 1. Charming Scoundrel, 2 mana 1/1, haste. When it enters, we choose 1. Discard and draw, create treasure token, create Wicked Roll token attached to a target creature we control. We're going to be creating a treasure token. And then Generous Plunderer, 2 mana 2/2 with Menace. Beginning of our upkeep, we may create a treasure token. When we do, target opponent creates a tap treasure token. And whenever this creature attacks, it deals damage to defending player equal to the number of artifacts that they control. This is great in the mirror matchup as well, because obviously Phoenix Fleet Airship is an artifact, and if they start basically proliferating their tokens, we can smash in for a lot. And then Swordblade Skin Ripper, a 3 mana 3/2 with Menace. We can pay 2 to sack another artifact, a creature or enchantment, put a +1/+1 count on this creature. And then begin of our end step, if we sacrifice 1 or more permanents this turn, this creature deals damage, that much damage at any target. So if we sacrifice 1 permanent, we deal 1 to any target, 2, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. And then Caesar Spoils, 3 mana, discard, draw 2, create a treasure token, and then for removal, Heartless Act. So basically what we want to be doing is turn 1 Greedy Freebooter, or turn 2 Charming Scoundrel and Generous Plunderer. Then on turn 3, you have 3 lands and a treasure. Play the Phoenix Fleet Airship by using the treasure. That means we've sacrificed a permanent, so we immediately get another airship at the end of that turn. And then with Fable Passage in our mana base, maybe we crack that, then get another one, or we crack the treasures, or we sacrifice things to Corrupted Conviction, or the Umbral Collar Zealot, or the Skin Ripper to just make sure we might hit that airship doubling up at the end of every turn. Just be aware, there is, I don't know if it's a bug. I have actually sent a message, if anyone knows, judging for the win, Judge Dave. I have asked him a question whether it is a bug or not, if he knows. Basically, I was playing against a live game deck, and you'll see it in the gameplay. They had Authority of the Consoles out, and the turn that we went from 4 to 8 airships, they did gain a life, but none of our airships entered tapped, and which I thought weird because it should be both, not one or the other. Also, there is a trick you can do. So one of the problem with Phoenix Fleet Airship, because it turns on at the end of our turn, our opponent has an entire turn to wipe the board. If we have an Umbral Collar Zealot on the board, or a Corrupted Conviction, or maybe a Skin Ripper, when we've got 8 and they are creatures, that's not a triggered or activated ability. That is a game state, basically. So if we ever go below 8 or more permanent, 8 or more airships, they stop becoming creatures. So we get up to 8, our opponent casts a Day of Judgment, we sacrifice 1 to Umbral Collar Zealot, we go down to 7, and all of a sudden we've still got 7 airships. And then next turn we sacrifice something, we go up to 14. So obviously if I have more than 1 ball sweeper, we are in trouble, but it is a little trick, and you'll see it in one of the gameplay videos. I really like the deck. It's really fun. As I said, Phoenix Fleet Airship is unique, and I imagine flavorful based on the show. I do need to start watching it. I do have some friends who have watched it and say it's very good. But yeah, it's really, really unique. And because it's, 4-4 crew 1, you can just start smashing in without it. I generally don't. I quite like getting up to 8 and then smashing in, but because we do have quite a few creatures, crewing it with a freebooter or charming scoundrel, it's just going to get you value and you might win. And this deck is actually strong enough to win generally without it. Ideally you want to get the airship, but you're not always that lucky. So a really, really fun deck. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll give a shout out to my patrons, the Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas, and Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you everyone else for your support, and I'll see you all in my gameplay. We go first. Oh, okay hand. We do need more black mana, but we can corrupt a conviction, freebooter, which will get us a treasure. Don't need you. Well, we can get down the airship, which, because we've sacrificed a treasure, we double it up. Split skin doll. And we will crack the feral passage. Let's get another schwamp. And we will create another treasure. But we have sacrificed feral passage. So we'll double up those again. Hope they don't have a sweeper. I'll be so sad. Just another collector's vault. Well, let's sack you. Let's play you. They have something. Well, it's probably just a collector's vault sticking. What are they doing? I'm not going to crew. Because I think they have removal. And now we do have 8 of them. We just pray for no sweepers. There's a Knights of Round in the graveyard. Well, who could have seen that coming? And how far away can they be able to get back Knights of Round? That far away. Oh, we go first. We do need more lands. And an untapped land would be great. Oh, a Marvin deck. Well, that gets us a treasure, so we'll put us a turn behind. We'll hold back. I wonder what they're doing with Marvin. Let's get a swamp. We'll hold back. Oh, good. More Wardens of the Grove. They're chunky boys. But let's speed this up. Oh, good. More lands. We have 6. But can we survive? Oh, no. Screw you. I think they have something. Well, we're at 7, so we're not going to survive. Even though technically we'll have a lot of blockers next turn. We can kill Marvin. But I don't think that's... Well, it is. You don't need more Caesar Spores, please. Well... Oh, I thought it dealt damage to equal to its power. Well, that was annoying. But we have some blockers. There's another Frenzied Bailoff. It's a chunky boy as well. We'll block you there. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. And you can go there. What do they have? Thanksgiving Battle doesn't give him indestructible. We'll just sack the treasure to turn on our fleet again. Esper Origins. We do have 32 power worth in the air. And they have another Marvin. I've given it a good game. And we swing in. Whew. We're building our fleet, having our fleet destroyed, and then rebuilding it again. Have they got annoyed that I didn't return their good game? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, they are blocking. We'll even do this just for funsies. There we go. Wallop. Ooh, opponent goes first. I think we have to mulligan this. Still not a great hand. That does make it slightly better. Should we have into the Floodmore? Does look like we're up against mono blue control. Surprised that resolved. Well, let's get in. Should have done that before the damage happened. We will pitch an Collar Zealot. We are looking for a Phoenix fleet. Unsuccessfully, as it happens. I main phase a consult. I just realised they gave me a fish with that Into the Floodmore and bounced a creature. That's not how Into the Floodmore works. But yeah, we are desperately trying to find a Phoenix fleet. Problem is, we probably need more than one because I imagine they have counter spells. I mean, they can draw a card. That's probably what the stick is. I think Heartless Axe probably not going to be particularly useful this game. Well, there's another Zealot. We do deal 3 to them. And I think we do go a surveilling. We can sack our treasures. I am surprised by that, I'll admit. Well, they are now completely tapped out. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that was an odd game. Opponent goes first. Got an okayish hand. If I say that, we could do with more untapped lands, such as that. Well, let's see if they block. They do. They do not. We'll get down the plunder up. And next turn, we seize the spoils. Do you have... You don't have Unholy Annex. Well, let's seize the spoils. And we'll pitch a freebooter. Fantastic. For reason I think you need the Phoenix Fleet Airship in your ship in your opening hand. Because yeah, it's with. And we have shown we can win without it, but it is still kind of annoying because it takes multiple turns. Does that get flying? No. Let's get a black sauce. We'll get down the Skin Ripper. And I'm tempted to just get down a second one. We can take out the Demon Wall. And maybe the vessel. It comes back as a 4/3. But no, because assuming they have an Unholy Annex, or obviously they're playing it. If they do have a way to turn it into a demon, we could Heartless Act to remove the counters, sack the Fable Passage, and then that would let us kill the vessel. And the Skin Ripper. Oh. There's your Bat God. Da-da. And does cause them to ramp. Let's just swing in. They can't block the Skin Rippers. That means we don't kill their vessel. And they're down to 6. They're 5 mana. So even land, they can't virtue. We have 2 menacey creatures. I'm surprised it doesn't see more play. It's pretty good for a 3 mana 3/2. Yeah, it comes back tap. That's not going to do it, Sonny. And now you only have 1 mana left. We do go first. Again, no Phoenix Fleet in our opening hand. Let's swing in. There it is. Everyone's favourite authority of the consoles. Oh, good. Ajani's Pride Mate. I would quite like a Heartless Act before they have a chance to gain all that life. But obviously any creature we play, well, that's probably it just done then, isn't it? Wow. And I mean that. Doesn't really matter. Let's go to Swamp. Let us seize the spoils. We'll pitch a generous plunder. Do we? Yeah. I think we just wait. If they play out another creature, obviously we can Heartless Act it. We're down to 14. Well, they are being very risk averse. Obviously, they are. This will cause them to gain life. You can do one with that. Now we have that. Why did that cause it to come as a creature? That was weird. I wonder if it they attack. They do not. Yeah, that's. I don't know why that one, because there's literally 8. It. I suppose it happens at the same time. So, but then again, why was it only 1 and not 4? That's odd. Well, no black mana. That's not ideal. And neither is no airship. Let's create a treasure. We can corrupt a conviction if we need to. Oh, they are consulting. There's another corrupt conviction. Let's play out the plunderer for now. Oh, they have a slasher. So we kind of need removal. We can take out the slasher by doing this. Because we've sacrificed 3 things. We do need some finishers. A relic. You don't usually see that in this kind of deck. Fair enough. And they have a greedy freebooter of their own. Well, I think we play out the freebooter. Corrupt a conviction, the freebooter. No, not now. But we draw one anyway. And I think we do take out the slasher. With our Skin Ripper. No airship. Oh, good. Another slasher. That's what you want to see. What else do they have? They're at 9. They are at 7. Well, let us seize the spoils. We will pitch Fabled Passage. Do you have a counterspell? You do have a counterspell. All right. Let's immediately sack you. Don't need another zealot. Could have done without another land. And we won't attack. Doesn't look like we're going to find airship. They found one of theirs though. And an unstoppable slasher. Problem is though, that airship, they're artifacts. So what we do, yeah, I think they just clicked. They can crew, but we have 2 things with menace. And yeah. Okay. Life gain? Not life gain. Well, it might be life gain. We don't see tokens that often anymore. If they want to take the trade, I'm more than happy for that. And that. With the treasure, we cast it. Well, let's attack it and see what happens. They might have like Elspeth Smite or something. Means we get another treasure. Which is good for next turn. Sure, keep the treasures coming. Yep. Next turn, I think we Generous Plunderer and Scoundrel. And we create another treasure, obviously. There wasn't a stick when we played the Plunderer, so they must have removal. Get lost, can't target artifacts. But map tokens are other ways we can sacrifice things pretty easily. Oh, we should have crewed. Although get lost can destroy creatures, so we may as well get value out of it. My big worry is they have a sweeper, obviously. Well, let's play out the Verge and let's seize the spoils, pitch a swamp. We will Umbral Collar Zealot. We won't attack. I think they have a sweeper. And I don't know if this will work. Let's see if it does. Well, we definitely have something. Yeah. They ain't creatures. Oh, we want that. They ain't creatures anymore. Okay. Do you want to steal a map? They're down to 2. Let's get a Shwamp. Let's play out you. Create a treasure. Let's play out you. We will go attacking now. And then if they have removal for the Zealot and cast a sweeper, we can... Oh no, we would need... we would need to sacrifice a lot. I mean, we still have quite a lot more than 8. Got 13, I think. What does that do? All right. Did they think the getting rid of the main one, the non-token one, would do it? Because it doesn't. I think opponents just realised that and they're not happy about it. Yep, there we go.